Hello everyone, Bloody Bananas here, welcome back. In this video we're gonna cover some battles done by a good friend of mine, also known as the best battler in the world, Smashking08. He's a very strong battler. I think he's being on the leaderboard all the time, always in the front page, and in this video he's bringing this team that I actually covered last season of Rainy Castform, Dragalge, and Mandibuzz. And he went on an insane 90% win streak, 90% win rate with this team. And I think his final record is around 45-5 with this team. You guys will see the record at the end of the video, but it was absolutely insane. He's definitely mastered this team, and this team is absolutely a beast of a team in remix meta, especially when I was going through the footage, because he basically sent me all the battles and I was trying to find the games where he had a bad lead, and it was just very hard to find. And that's when I realized it's just Rainy Castform is just such a solid lead that there's almost no good lead in remix meta that is a hard counter to Rainy Castform. And without further ado, let's get into some of the battles. And these battles are where I selected that he doesn't hard counter opponent leads. So basically I kind of took out a lot of battles where he saw Needle Queen leads, because then he just ended up hard countering the opponent. And that's the thing with this lead, I think, which is very, very strong. When you have this Rainy Castform, it's just very hard. You know, if you think about the remix meta, it's just very hard to find a Pokemon in the meta that completely hard counter Rainy Castform. The only Pokemon probably Abomasnow, and Abomasnow would be really bad for this team, actually. But I don't think he saw Abomasnow in all of his battles, but we'll have to see. I haven't really gone through the battles. I just went through the leads, and hopefully to find the battles where, you know, he didn't win the lead very, very hard. So in this game, Whiscash, he tried to catch a Mud Bomb, I think, but he ended up shielding the Blizzard, so it was pretty good anyways. And then he took out the Needle Queen because he had the swap advantage there. Not really swap advantage, but he had the clock up first, and then he was able to take out the Needle Queen, which was very good for Smash. And then it turned out his opponent also had a Mandibuzz, also with the Air Slash, which is pretty interesting. I think the Air Slash definitely has a lot of play in remix meta. In Open Grey League, you probably want Snarl because you want to have some plays against Galarian Stunfisk. But I think this game is pretty much over with the Dragalge with one shield, and the opponent pretty much only has one Mandibuzz. And there we go. Next up, we are against a Cofagrigus, which is again a neutral lead. It's really hard to find a bad lead for Rainy Castform. Again, I went through all of his footage, and it was just, I couldn't find a battle where he was, you know, completely hard countering the lead, because I don't think it really exists for Rainy Castform. You would have to run a grass type Pokemon, but grass type Pokemon are just not common at all in Remix Cup. So Rainy Castform is definitely a very, very solid lead. And I don't think I have that large of a audience base to really influence people to run this team. So, you know, if you're one of the few viewers that watch me, I think this team will still be really good, because I don't think people will start running grass just because a small YouTuber like me covered this team, right? So I don't think grass will be a very common, and this team just has so much play. If there's no grass Pokemon in the meta, especially in the lead, because technically you still have two counters to grass type Pokemon in the back, right? And these two Pokemon are just very, very strong in the back as well. They both have a lot of fast move pressure, and they get to their fast moves really, really fast. And I think that's really the essence of this team, is you have a lot of fast move pressure, and then you get to your charge moves really, really fast. Alright, we're getting a little bit of lag here. We basically bait out the Charm user. I think he wanted to go into Castform, but the game lagged really hard and made him go into Dragalge, which is a little bit unfortunate. And opponent makes an insane catch into Cofagrigus. That is really, really good play by the opponent. And I think Smash has to go for the Outrage here. I apologize that I have a Gunk Shot here, but Smash is actually running Outrage here. And he's going for the Outrage. I think Aqua Tail would probably done it there. But just to be safe, we're going for the Outrage to take out this Toxicroak, and we end up winning the game even with really bad lag. Next up, Dribblem. Again, there's just no bad lead for Castform. It's very, very hard to find it. I think another bad lead would be something like Lantern, but I don't think he went through a Lantern in all 50 games of his gameplay. At least the ones that I went through, I didn't really find a Lantern lead. But that would be pretty bad. But we'll have to see how he plays this. He caught a move. Unfortunately, it was not a Shadow Ball. It was an Icy Wind. And then we caught another... my opponent threw another Icy Wind. And then opponent came in with a Kanto Ninetales. So we have to keep in mind that the swap or the switch timer is very, very out of sync. So there's a chance that Smash could save this Mana Buzz and then swap out before opponent can swap out. I think opponent is trying to farm this Pokemon all the way down, which is a really good play by the opponent. We probably come in with either of the Pokemon and just farm this Kanto Ninetales all the way down. We have to respect the Solar Beam. I think that's why Smash decided to shield. And then there was a little bit of lag from the opponent's side. I don't think this will be a Solar Beam, so Smash lets it go. It's just a Side Shock. Opponent comes back in with Dribblem. He's trying to get the Weather Ball off before a potential debuff comes from the Dribblem, which the Dribblem gets it right here. I believe this will be a Icy Wind, and I imagine Smash will swap out right here, or decide to take out the Dribblem. That's also a fair play, just because I don't think we'll be able to farm down this Dribblem before they get to another move there if we had swapped. Alright, opponent comes in with Diggersby. Basically, we have to shield this and get to 2 Aqua Tails. I'm not sure if 2 Aqua Tails will do more damage than the Outrage. Maybe Outrage is the play. We'll have to see. Alright, we decided to go for 2 Aqua Tails. Aqua Tail does hit for super effective, so I imagine it will still do more damage than 1 Outrage will. We're definitely not going to get Outrage and Aqua Tail, especially because opponent baited with Fire Punch. I imagine this will be an Earthquake, but we do still have this Rainy Castform with a lot of fast move pressure, and we're able to take out the Diggersby, and we're able to Water Gun down all the way down the Dribblem. And Smash takes another W. Smash is also a very good streamer on Twitch, and these footage actually came from the battles that he did on stream, and if you went through his stream, you will see the record is just straight 5 zeros, 5 zeros, and then maybe 1-4 and then another 5-0. It was just insane how strong this team was for Smash. Here he caught the Thunder on the Dragalge. Really good play. And also basically wasted energy from the opponent Castform. And Smash is looking to be a very good spot because this Drapion is not a great counter to Dragalge. As you guys can see, the crunch didn't even KO, and I think without the debuff, he could have gotten to the Aqua Tail as well. Unfortunately, opponent got the debuff, so Smash did not get to the Aqua Tail there to chip down the Drapion even more. Opponent got another debuff. That's really unfortunate, but I think this Mana Buzz can still comfortably farm down this Drapion all the way down. Opponent actually swapped out into Castform. Definitely shielding this because they got the debuff. So this Weather Ball will do a pretty decent amount of energy, amount of damage. And then here we're going to get this Foul Play off, and then we're going to farm this Castform all the way down. And now our Castform basically has 2 Weather Balls loaded, and we'll have to see what comes back in. I'm not sure what that was. It's a Cofagrigus. And we had so much energy that we're gonna get to 3 Weather Balls. So opponent is not even shielding the second Weather Ball, but we're just gonna get up the third one, and I imagine we're just gonna shield and farm this down. Or maybe we just let the Mana Buzz finish off this game. But yeah, I think we could just shield this and then just farm this Cofagrigus all the way down. And then we're going to get this Weather Ball against this Drapion. And that pretty much seals the deal for this game. Opponent really didn't have a great answer to Mana Buzz. So yeah. Even if we didn't have a shield, I think the Mana Buzz in the back probably will win the game anyways. Alright, we're against Mew. This is pretty interesting. Mew has the Wild Charge to really threaten the shields from this cast form. So Smash will definitely respect the Wild Charge and decide to shield. But it was just a Flame Charge. That is a very, very interesting bait from the opponent. And that basically means Smash will probably go down another shield in this matchup. Definitely will shield this Smash, I imagine. Most likely a Wild Charge, and this will definitely KO. So we're going to shield it. And then the opponent comes in with the Hypno. That's already 2 Psychic Pokemon from the opponent's side, which is pretty interesting. We have a great counter to the Psychic Pokemon. So we go into the Mana Buzz. He's going to overfarm quite a bit. And then we're going to actually get an extra Air Slash. Really, really great. And he's probably going to throw the Foul Play after 1. Yep. This way we don't let opponents sneak an extra Confusion. And then we're probably going to throw another one after 3 Air Slash. Okay, we're just going to Air Slash this all the way down. This is actually a much better play. But opponent has his Zwilios in the back. This is going to be really interesting. I think this is a really bad situation for Smash, honestly. But he swaps into Dragalge, which has a lot of fast move pressure. The fast moves are doing insane amount of damage to his Zwilios already. And opponent didn't even get a move off. I think if opponent threw the Body Slam, so opponent was definitely going to get the Body Slam before we get to the Aqua Tail on the Dragalge. And if they got the move off, I think they would have won this game, because they would taken out this this Dragalge, and yeah, and then their Mew just needs 2 Wild Charges to finish off the other 2 Pokemon in the back. But you know what? Opponent decided to not save the Zwilios, and Smash ended up winning that game yet again. Even higher win rate. Alright, so Lapras, opponent is going for a Surf. I don't think he even built up to the Skull Bash, so Smash was definitely not going to shield that. I think he only did 7 Ice Shards. If you want to bait a Skull Bash, I think you definitely want to build up to enough energy. And I think this could... is this 7 again? Is opponent 1 short from Skull Bash? I'm not sure. Alright, this is definitely a serve, but we can just safely shield. Opponent tried to make a catch on the Nidoqueen. Oh god. We could have just gone for double Weather Balls there, honestly. To either force a shield or just completely get rid of this Nidoqueen. But, you know, we have different playstyle, and Smash opted to save 2 Weather Balls. And those 2 Weather Balls could really come in handy later as well. But basically, Smash is going to sacrifice this Mana Buzz. Probably because he just doesn't want Mana Buzz to play against the Lapras. But now he's kind of risking having our Dragalge matched up against the Lapras. We'll have to see what's in the back. Maybe it's something that Castform can really destroy. And the opponent comes back in with Lapras against this absolutely loaded Castform. Okay, so we definitely don't bait there, and then we swap into Dragalge. And we're going to get a huge energy lead right here. We're going to shield in case they have an Ice Beam, and we correctly shielded the Ice Beam. And now we can basically farm this all the way down. Opponent comes in with Mana Buzz. I believe opponent is 1 away from the Foul Play right here. So I imagine we're going to try the CMP tie right here, which is really good play. Even though Smash had the move loaded, he didn't throw it away because he went for the CMP tie. Unfortunately, I think this doesn't really matter that much anymore. Let's see, does he have... Can he get to this Weather Ball, or is he going to try to farm this all the way down? Alright, I think if we threw the Weather Ball right away, maybe we would have a chance. Let's see, how low is their... The Lapras was that low? All right, I can't believe he actually won that game. I think if we just threw the wettable right away on our cast form, it would be a little bit less sweaty, but it's so good. Here, oh my god, that's so dirty. Smash makes an amazing catch against the foul play, and the opponent comes out with the Obstagoon. So this is a double dark team in the lead and in the back. So I guess opponent is not afraid to see a charm user. Very, very interesting. And here, basically, we're gonna get off 2 more arrow aces right here and get this Obstagoon really, really low and into a really comfortable farm range for the cast form. And the opponent has to throw a cross chop in order to take this Mana Buzz out. And they might not even be able to. Actually, I don't think this cross chop will take us out. And Smash could swap and just farm this all the way down. But I think staying here is fine. Just maintain swap. Alright, we're gonna try to chip down this Mana Buzz as much as we can. If opponent farms down this Mana Buzz with Snarl, it would not be a great situation. And opponent is able to farm down with Snarl, and that's not a great situation. Here we're going for this Weather Ball. Hopefully opponent didn't keep track of water gun counts and decided to shield. But they did have so much energy, so they probably didn't want to risk it. And Smash makes another amazing catch on this Dragalge. And we still have 2 shields remaining, so we'll have to see what they have in the back. Let's see. We decide to shield right here and basically can farm this all the way down. Turn out opponent had a Nidoqueen, so Dragalge will just absolutely obliterate this Nidoqueen with its Aqua Tails. And I think this game is pretty much a wrap. I don't think there's much the opponent can do right here. They could bait, but they're not gonna get to another move. Smash is just not gonna shield this because he could just save it for this cast form, and now he's gonna land a Weather Ball to take out the opponent Mana Buzz to finish off this game. Really well played, especially the earlier catch on the Mana Buzz was very, very important. And having basically that's wasted energy, right? All right, Machamp. This was probably, you know, the worst lead he could see. Not really because cast form is bad against Machamp. It's just because that he has really good Pokemon in the back against his Machamp. So obviously he's gonna go for Weather Ball, and now he goes into this Mana Buzz because it has Air Slash. And do we shield this Rock Slide? Okay, we got baited the first time, and now we're gonna tank a Rock Slide, but we still save a shield for the Dragalge in the back, most likely. And opponent comes in with their own Mana Buzz, so this will be a pretty slow matchup. We'll have to see how this plays out. But I imagine opponent is gonna try to overfarm quite a lot. But I think they still have to throw 2 Arrow Aces in order to take out our Mana Buzz. So Smash probably will just stay in here and force the opponent to throw some more energy. This will be very close though. Do we decide to stay in here? We do decide to stay in. And opponent didn't even try to farm our Mana Buzz all the way down. It was definitely getting a little bit risky. And now we're going to come in with our Dragalge. We're going to tank a foul play, and we're going to farm this Mana Buzz all the way down. Opponent swaps into Cresselia. That's totally fine because Dragalge is actually probably the better matchup here against this Cresselia compared to the Rainy cast form. So we'll probably try to bait here. That's kind of our win condition because we're not going to outpace the opponent to double outrages. And we got the shield. That's very, very important, but I think opponent still got a move right here. Is a Moonblast. It's just a Grass Knot. Alright. Now that is really good for Smash to get this outrage off. And now he's going to swap, and the opponent is not going to get off another Grass Knot. And then with low health Machamp, we'll just get farmed down all the way down. And now he has a Weather Ball ready for this Mana Buzz and is able to win this game. even though the lead was not that great, because a Machamp in the lead is probably the worst case scenario, just because you have two really hard counters to the Machamp in the back, right? Alright, so against Hypno, again, these battles are, when I selected these battles where he didn't win lead completely, he didn't completely destroy opponent in terms of getting good leads. So Hypno, I didn't consider this to be a great lead because it's pretty good against Castform, and it also kind of beats a Dragalge. But Smash, this is a really great play because Thunder Punch doesn't do too much damage, and they're low enough where you can just Dragon Tail all the way down, and their confusions was not that threatening anymore. Against his Mandibuzz, we're gonna get to the Outreach just when they get to the big move. I imagine opponent didn't throw right here because they know they will lose CMP, but opponent decided to throw. That is really, really good. They're probably going to farm down after this, but as you guys can see, the Dragon Tail still chunks quite a lot. We're definitely coming with Mandibuzz and just try to farm this all the way down, I imagine. There's no real reason to throw energy right here against this Mandibuzz when we can just farm this all the way down. We're gonna live through all these aerial aces, and then opponent had a Ferrothorn, and this is pretty much game over. Even if they have a Thunder, I don't think the Thunder will take out this Mandibuzz right here, and that means we're gonna get off 3 foul plays. Which will definitely take out this Ferrothorn, especially with the air slash damage. And here we swap into our Winrate Castform just to soak up a little bit more damage. Opponent makes a really interesting play. They try to honor charge to get more farm, but they honor charge a little bit too much, where they are dying to they let us get to the Weather Ball, so they're getting really low, where they probably get farmed down. Opponent comes in with the Mandibuzz. It doesn't really matter at this point. Smash already had a foul play loaded. Even if opponent caught the move, I don't think the Ferrothorn would probably get farmed down anyways. So really great play by Smash, and he was able to win yet another game. Did we even have? I think we only had one loss this whole video, right? It was very hard for me to even find the losses. There were so many battles. Alright, this one might be a loss. It seems like we didn't land a great lead against Mandibuzz. He tried to make the same play where he catches the foul play on our Mandibuzz, but opponent was very smart with their energy, and they came in with the Lapras, which is a pretty good counter against our Mandibuzz. This is actually not the hardest counter in Ultra League. I'm not sure about Great League either. We definitely lived through this Surf, but I imagine we're going to get farmed down all the way after the Surf. If we had Snarl, I think we can get to 3 foul plays and perhaps win this matchup. And now we're going to swap into our Castform again because the switch timer is different. And they're throwing the Surf for some reason. I don't think this is a great play by the opponent because Surf doesn't do too much damage. And let's see what opponent has. Opponent has a Hypno, which is a really big counter to our Dragalge in the back. So it's a really good thing that we're seeing this Hypno out in the field right now instead of later. We have so much energy that we're going to get to 2 more Weather Balls here on this Winrate Castform. Winrate Castform is such a beast in Remix meta. Just because how much fast move pressure you're outputting, and also how fast you can get to your Weather Balls. Alright, here, opponent still has a Mandibuzz. I like this swap a lot. It forces the opponent to swap out into their Mandibuzz, and that means we could get start getting an energy lead with our Dragalge. Because the most important thing to beat this Hypno with the Dragalge at this point is for us to have a lot of energy on our Dragalge. And we're going to shield the foul play because this foul play will do the most damage compared to the elemental punches from the Hypno. So I like this shield a lot as well. This will still be a pretty tough game. I imagine Smash will just completely overfarm as much as he can. And now he has 2 Aquatails loaded. And the opponent comes in with Hypno. This is where we unload all these Aquatails that we had stored. That was a really good play by Smash. And notice how he does 1 Dragon Tail to throw this Aquatail, attempting to CMP tie the opponent. And then we swap into our cast form, and we had a Weather Ball loaded. Wow, are we really gonna win this game where we got pretty hard countered? We won this game. Smash is just absolutely insane battler. And you guys can see here, he did 50 battles and he got 45 wins and only 5 losses through 50 battles. And you guys saw how he overcame very difficult team comp as well. Just really amazing plays, and this team is really great. For me, I think the star of this team is definitely Rainy Castform, just because it beats so many leads, or at least neutral, and then you have this Dragalge as a finisher with energy, and it just hits very hard with its fast moves. And then you have Mana Buzz, which is a perfect sponge to soak up all the damage, and it just does really well against a lot of the neutral matchups as well. Thank you, Smash, for sending me these battles, and hit the like button if you guys enjoyed these battles. Make sure to check out ft.Smashking08 on Twitch. I'll definitely link his Twitch channel in the description below. Make sure to give him a follow and check him out. He's one of the strongest battlers in the world. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.